Welcome back, Outdoor Minimalists. Today I am going to overview my top 5 favorite pieces of gear that I have used in 2023. So not all of this equipment is brand new to the market for 2023, but it's just 5 items that I used a lot throughout the year, camping, traveling, etc. There are 2 items on the table that are actually brand new to 2023, which is the Lava Linen Sleeping Bag Liner and the Nemo Equipment Forte Endless Promise Women's Sleeping Bag. So I will be doing a full review of some of this equipment, so if you want a deeper dive, you can check those videos out on my channel. So to start, I will discuss the Lava Linen's sleeping bag liners. I love sleeping bag liners for a variety of reasons. Number 1 being I do a lot of cold weather camping and I don't always want to invest in brand new sleeping bags because they're expensive, and I like to minimize the number of pieces of equipment that I have. The reason that I like the Lava Linen sleeping bag liner so much is because it's made from fully natural materials. It's made from 60% tencel lyocell fabric made from the eucalyptus plant and 40% flax linen. Those materials are highly durable in and of themselves, but they're also some of the most sustainable plant fibers that you can currently use to make fabrics. The feel of the fibers is similar to a standard bed sheet, which I find the most comfortable, and the materials help a lot with thermal regulation. The only thing that I can't tell you right now, because they are a small company and this was recently released, is the temperature rating. So as this has a bit more testing from the Lava Linen's company, you can keep an eye out for how much this actually increases the temperature of your bag. So far, I haven't had any issues of getting cold in the sleeping bag liner, but I also haven't used it in the deep winter quite yet, so I'm looking forward to testing it in colder conditions. The next item on my fave gear of 2023 is this Sea to Summit X set. So there's actually 3 different pots in this set. One is a pan, one is a larger pot that you can use for a group of 2, and the next is a small, cute little X kettle, which the X kettle is the one that I probably use the most. I like this item because it is so versatile. You can use it for a group of 2 while backpacking, and because it comes with 3 items in the set for the cook set, then I can take just one at a time depending on the type of trip that I happen to be doing. If I am going car camping or traveling in my van, I like how compressible and compact the set becomes. That way I can have multiple pots for a variety of reasons ready to go, and it's not taking up that much space. The next piece of gear is for all those dog lovers out there like me. If you travel or car camp anytime with your dogs and you're tired of having to lug around all your gear separately, I recommend checking out the Timber Dog Ruffrest Sporty Dog Bed. This dog bed is my favorite because it is more than just a dog bed. It opens up with a suitcase style design so you can pack all of your doggy needs inside of it. And it also comes equipped with a 3-season sleeping bag. So if you have a short-haired dog like my oldest dog Ash, you can bring this with car camping and I don't have to pack an additional sleeping bag on top of just packing the bed. The next piece of gear that I love is from one of my favorite brands, Nemo Equipment. It is the Nemo Forte Endless Promise sleeping bag. Now, I've used the Nemo Forte sleeping bag for several years, and the Endless Promise is kind of their new release for 2023. So they revamped the design, and it is now the first fully recyclable sleeping bag on the market. Because I had used the Forte for so long, I love it for a number of reasons, and they have updated a few things from the standard Forte design beyond the recyclability, including the thermal gills. So the thermal gills they had on the old design, but now they're inside and outside of the bag, so you have a higher level of temperature control. They still include the draft collar, but they actually made it almost like double the size. And I love the draft collar, so I can just flop that on top of my face while I'm sleeping, and I don't feel as constricted as I would if I cinched a hood down like a standard mummy bag. The next thing about the Nemo Forte sleeping bag in general is that it uses Nemo's classic spoon design. So it is a bit wider than a mummy sleeping bag and is perfect for people like me that sleep on their sides, or I toss and turn a lot in my sleep while I'm camping. So it just kind of is a bit wider in, say, like my hips and shoulders. So it's easier to turn and move around without moving the whole sleeping bag as you sleep. The last item on my list is a jacket that I actually use year-round. Yes, I use this jacket in the depths of winter when I'm cross-country skiing or on a cold weather trail run. It is the Ibex Wool Aire Hoodie. And what makes this unique and so lightweight is the fact that the insulation is primarily a wool insulation. So if you're someone that wears a base layer like this that is made from wool material, then you'll know that it has very high thermal regulating properties. It does well with moisture regulation, and it is just generally quite comfortable. So I really love this jacket. I highly recommend it. Ibex is a great brand if you're looking for wool products in general, but I think that the wool insulation is a neat innovation that I haven't seen from a ton of other companies. Most of the time, if you're trying to avoid something like down, you may opt for wool or synthetic materials. So this jacket is worth checking out if you recreate year-round and you want a light jacket that you can pack in your day pack for summer alpine adventures or winter high-intensity activities. So this is just a brief overview of 5 of my favorite products that I have used for most of 2023. If you want a deeper dive into all of these items except for the Ibex Wool Aire Hoodie, then I will be doing a full review. Some of the reviews already exist, or I recommend that you subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the newest reviews and product recommendations on our page.